to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Ooh. Sorry, Nooner crew. I'm a little late today. I'm a little tardy Teddy. I get pulled over, Jabes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I got
What
pulled over.
were you doing?
What wasn't I doing?
Exactly. That's what happened when I got pulled over. They were like, do you know why we pulled you over? I was like, could be a number of things. And he's like, kind of laughed. Do you want to name those? Speeding, registration, no insurance. I just laid it all out. He found it comical, and here we are today. What happened to you?
Who was it? Do you know? Do you remember his name?
I don't. He was an older gentleman, so I didn't like...
Yeah, throw the full Jabes at him. I understand that. I'll read mine off here because he was a great guy. I got a warning today.
I did too. So
I got a warning, and
yeah.
they were very polite. We just moved to town, obviously. I was unaware of where I was, but there's a really interesting story behind this, which we'll get to. In the meantime, I'll shout out Officer W. Hart here in what town are we in?
Well, what town were you in?
It just says Texas Department of Public Safety.
Well, there you go. Let's keep it broad.
33 years old. So they got the age right, obviously, which is nice. Yeah,
Of
he
him?
just said no of me. He just said, look, he appears to be a young man, maybe 33 years of age.
Oh, okay.
Very, very sturdy features, he also wrote. I was in Hayes County. Hayes County is where I was this morning, and I appreciate the warning. I did not know what was going on, and the reason for that, there's actually a great reason for it, is I went to vote this morning. Today was the first day of early voting here, and I like to get it out of the way, you know? Again, not going to tell you who to vote for, like just same as I said last week. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm not going to tell you to vote. If you want to stay at home and do some syrup in your PJs.
That is your right.
Yes, and I don't care. I don't really care. Me personally, I'm going to go out and vote, right?
Sure.
So I go opening day, and I'm like, man, I'll breeze right in. I did it in North Carolina, and I was like, got in and out, and I was like, oh, I even took a picture in there. It was on my Instagram, at STJames, wink. And there was maybe 2 people in there in North Carolina. Now, today was a little different.
Sure.
And this is the reason I was speeding, was I was like, oh my God. I pulled in. There is a line around the building, cars all over the side of the road, littered everywhere. I was like, I'm not getting in there for hours.
No, that's not a quick pop in.
Not at all.
No.
And I was shocked. Really, really shocked. So shocked, in fact, that on the way out, I was trying to video it. Probably isn't the safest thing to do.
Sure.
I did get the video of it because I'm going to post it on my Instagram later,
Right.
because people are out voting, and I don't know what it means, which we'll get to in a second. But when I pulled out and I stopped the video, I pulled onto the highway that we always take in, and I was speeding. I was going 55 in a 45.
Oopsie.
And he goes, look, it's 45 in town. And I was like, oh, are we in town?
Yeah.
Is this town? Because by town, it was a gas station with a Subway inside of it.
Sure. And then just hills and fields, right?
Which is awesome. It's beautiful.
No, it's great.
I love Texas. I'm enjoying Texas, and it's beautiful here. The drive home is beautiful. I don't live in Austin. We don't live in Austin. We live outside of it. And I was unaware that we were in town that was classified as a town, because there is one donut place, a barbecue place, and then a Subway inside a gas station.
Not sure what else you need for a town, Ross, but sounds like a thriving metropolis to me.
But the conversation I had with Officer Hart was hilarious, where he was like, yeah, you were speeding in town, man. And I was like, what town?
What town?
It was very, very who's on first. So I was
Sure.
like, what town? And
Sure.
he goes,
This town.
this town, the town you're in.
What town?
And I was like,
Yeah.
what town?
Town.
Town, you say? Because when you and I come out, like, the work hours have been so hectic here. When you and I come out of the neighborhood, I usually go right instead of left. So like, it was 55. Like I was correct.
Right.
Just not where I was, where this voting booth was. And I was like, hey man, I'm really sorry. I was like, look, if you need to write me a ticket, feel free. Like I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, here's my brother lost his legs and I can't. No.
Right.
If you need to write me a ticket, go ahead. If I was breaking the law, I was breaking the law. I don't care. And we had a nice chat about it and everything else. And I learned where town was and what a town was defined by today.
What constitutes, sure. And so now you know.
Very tiny town.
Very tiny town.
Very tiny town that we live in. And the fact that there was that many people early voting was shocking to me.
Shocking.
Very shocking.
And I will say, I mean, just for the policemen in town that we've encountered.
Yeah.
Have gotten a warning as well.
Yes.
They're pretty cool.
Very cool. And they were very understanding. And I got this sense that, hey, man, there is a lot of new people moving in from out of state. What's the deal with that? I got that question today. Of like,
Right.
What's the deal with that? And I was like, well, here's the thing. And he was just like, well, it's Rogan. And, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you go through it and you don't know what to say. I said, look, I love it here and it's beautiful and all that stuff. You almost want to give them the wink of like, hey, man, I'm not going to bring the politics with me. You understand that, right? Like I'm one of...
Sure, like we are...
I'm one of you. We're
moving into
together.
A culture that we will assimilate to and not try and change.
Yes. And I hope the state of Texas does not change. And the Texas attitude, right? I don't want to do that. So I was very clear to be like, no, we're here for the right reasons.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Black Rifle Coffee, guns, rattlesnakes, maybe a little butt sex here and there,
Sure.
All the right reasons.
Illegally, though.
Obviously.
We want it to stay illegal.
We definitely need to stay illegal with our butt sex. So let's not legalize that.
It makes it more fun.
So on the drive out into the studio, I was thinking to myself, all right, so early voting is open, and our county, I guess you want to say, it was trending on Twitter of like the lines are crazy, and I was like, no way. Yes way. Now
way.
you were dropping off our small child, and
Yes.
you drove by another one. You said that was crazy too.
The other one, as we like to call him.
Yeah, we don't call him a name.
So I was dropping off the other one, and I was driving through, should I say? I don't know. Kyle,
Yeah.
which is like a smaller town.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Line around the building. So I'm not sure what's going on. Like we talked about, I don't know what people are excited about at this point. I don't know if everyone's so pissed at Trump that they're going out there and getting him out, or they love him so much and they're trying to reelect him. I have no sense of it at this point. Do you?
No, and we'll get to that. DC Cherry said, show us that salad, Ross. No more excuses. I will. We have Keeps on today, and I will take off my hat and show you my lovely head of salad. I was running a tad bit behind today because I thought, hey, man, I'll just pop in and vote real quick, but it didn't happen. But I'll show you during the sponsors because I think we're going to keep going with Keeps for the rest of the year. That shit is rad.
Good product. People are using it.
Everybody's using it. So it's like
loving it.
Yeah. So
or at least
so
like
far, so
it's
good.
doing what
It's supposed to do.
Says it does. So why the heck not?
Yeah. I don't know what the numbers say, so I'm going to go over what they say on. I hate that it's Nate Silver. Still hate that it's Nate Silver that we have to report from, but whatever.
Why do we have?
Because he's the only one doing daily polling.
Okay.
So he is the only one that is doing daily polling. And there's one more. I'll try to find the other one, actually. Let's see. I think it's Projects Economist. On Projects Economist, they have a 91% chance for Biden.
Really?
To win 91%. So that is significantly higher than when Hillary was running against Trump. They're only giving a Trump 1 in 10 chance of winning. That is a definite shock. Here's another shock poll. That's what they're calling. This is opinium. Drudge report also could be really reaching to the depths of hell here, but they have Biden by 17 now over Trump. That is a that is a wide margin. What I can tell you is early voting is now in at 11 million votes so far. So that is a pretty decent size number, I would say, for right now. I mean, tough to say though. All of this is honestly really tough to say. And I drove by my line today, and I tried to figure out whether it was Trump or Biden, and I don't know. Because it was like you were saying earlier, you were like, the way that people have painted every Trump supporter is that they're, a racist redneck and,
Well, right. You think you'd be able to tell, right? So the way, if you watch CNN, you feel that you're able to tell by looking at someone if they would vote for Trump. And that's actually not true. So, you look at that line, you think like, oh, I'll be seeing pink cowboy hats and fucking, camouflage during the day. I don't know. But I don't think that's true, right? It's one of the many lies that, have been told. And
so one of my biggest takeaways this morning was, all right, one of two things is possible here, because that is a crazy line for a very small town. And this is way smaller than where I voted last year, or last election. I was down in, we were in Wilmington. I voted at the Carolina Beach.
Right.
I walked right in, and I was just like, all right, there's nobody in here. So I'm not sure, or maybe Texans are that excited. That's another one. But one of two things is clear to me. Either people are that excited still about Trump and are going out and voting early, or people hate Trump so much that they want to go out and vote early. I have not heard one person of one of my Democratic friends at all. And I do have a ton of Democratic friends. They're mostly in Los Angeles, obviously, but I'm able to have pretty legitimate conversations with them. And the answer is always the same. None of them are voting for Joe Biden. They are simply voting against Trump, and it doesn't matter who it is.
Right.
So is that the case this morning here, or is it the other side? And I don't know. 11 million early votes, though, and that's people standing in line. I don't know about the ballots and all that other stuff, but it seems like a decent number. But then again, it was
How
only
many people are in
128 million who voted in the last election. So it's like, is that a lot? I don't know. Is the media telling me this is a lot? I'm not sure. I can tell you in my town, in the town you were in today, they were super excited. They were lying around the block.
They were super excited about something, and I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
you have it, Todd Welsh. You have a third option, the Libertarian.
Yeah, you do. It's not going to win, and that I guess that's what you need to ask yourself here, Todd. And I'll be real with you on this one. By the way, we're answering questions live off of YouTube. If you're not subscribed at this point, you're not doing life right, because we go live every day, and then the audio goes right up afterwards.
And Todd, look, I would love to live in that world. Mm-hmm. We just don't. Do you know what I mean?
And there, look.
I would love to, buddy. I really would.
So it comes down to this. Yes, as an American, you can vote for whoever you want. It depends on who you actually want to win and where you want that vote to go. With the last poll, they said that they'd be lucky to get like 2% or something like that.
Right.
The independent party. Now, obviously, look, we had Spike Cohen on the show, on Drinkin Bros, the vice presidential nominee for the Libertarian Party. A lot of the things that they believe in, I believe in too. So I'm not even shitting on that party at all.
No, that's not the issue.
It's not the issue.
Right? Even independent. I want there to be a third option. I really do. But history has shown, and you can look into the future and see that that's obviously, and even more so now with this election, moving farther and farther away from that.
Level 2 noob here just wrote in and said, I judge elections based on the county I grew up in. They've only been wrong 2 times since the 1800s. And he says it's full on Biden there.
Wow. Okay. That's an interesting.
I know that town actually. And they usually show up like it's the first one in. I think it's the first town that's like actually in, and they're like, here's who won this town. And they do it every day on the Today Show and stuff like that.
Wow,
DC
okay.
Sherry says, I'm sorry I missed yesterday's live show. Can we all agree, at least Hawk and I can, that we deserve a crime corner and have that camera singled on Jabes today? Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see how Jabes is feeling today.
See how it goes.
We'll see how Jabes is feeling. I would love a crime corner. I would love a crime corner every day. They're the best. They are the absolute best. But as far as the Libertarian candidate goes, look, this isn't the year that one is going to win, unfortunately. And we talked about this on another show. I forget whether it was this one or Drinkin Bros, but you've got to have a big-time candidate fully commit to the Libertarian Party and start that movement. Bernie Sanders should have done it in 2016 if he wanted to do it. Start the movement. Would you have won? No. But it would have started that movement. Maybe Bloomberg in this last one, blah, 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 right? There is people out there that can start the movement. However, they know they're going to lose. The first at least 5, maybe 4, right? Libertarian candidates who actually get on the ballot are going to lose. Big-time names, not like Joe Jorgensen, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to lose, but somebody has to start the fire, as Billy Joel famously said. Jabes.
I know, and that's sweet, but that's not going to happen. And so I just think I have someone in my family hates Trump, right? Mm-hmm. Hates.
Yeah.
Voted independent. To that I say, he is in office because of you. Now look, I know you want to live in a dream world. Mm-hmm. I know you do. But now we are in reality. And the reality that's happening now is because of votes like that. Right?
Yeah.
So look, again, I don't care who you vote for or if you vote, but if you're going to hate a candidate, right? If it's going to affect your life, mm-hmm. then do something to change that. And doing something to change that is not voting independent. And I'm really sorry. And it is what it is. Now, as Americans, maybe that's too much.
But here's the thing: as Americans, you have the right to vote for whoever you want.
No, I know,
and we are not going to tell you to vote for. So I don't really care. But I'm just telling you,
I don't care either, except for if your life is going to be affected mm-hmm. every single day, if your emotions are going to be tied up, right?
Yeah.
In a Republican winning, right?
Yeah.
So if that is the case, you have to do your part. And right now, in the reality that we live in, your part is to vote in the other party because there is only 2.
Right.
Right now, we saw Bernie. Bernie got fucked over.
Yeah, he did. Well, by the Democratic Party, so.
Okay, and don't you think anyone else,
Yeah.
Now look, sorry, maybe that's too much.
Maybe not. Who cares? Who cares, James? We say what we want. We do what we want. We fuck in the rain.
But if you want to exercise your right and you do want there to be a movement forward and you're okay with possibly losing and Trump being the president, if you're okay with that and you're going to be like, okay, I made my choice. Mm-hmm. The president is who it is and I'm going to move on. That's different. Yeah. If you're going to cry yourself to sleep every night, maybe live in a reality.
Yeah.
In which we are now.
I agree. Last night, though, was the first time I saw somebody actually of some stature, Anderson Cooper, start to question whether or not these polls were right. When I came home from the last show last night, James is a great cook. Made dinner, some salmon. Enjoyed it. And so I had some salmon waiting for me. CNN was on, which I was shocked. I was like, you watching CNN?
Look, it was Dancing with the Stars or CNN.
And I fully understand. So I get it.
Sometimes I like to see what Coop Dog's crying about today.
So last night, what he was crying about was the rally for Trump in Florida, which was packed. Gangbusters.
Right.
It looked like 2016 still.
Right.
There was no mask. Trump was full Trump last night. Very hilarious. Did you see when he started pointing people out in the crowd? Am I wearing a mask? No, I feel better than ever. I'd kiss you on the mouth. I'd kiss you. He said he would kiss dudes and women on the mouth, and he'd give them a big fat kiss, is what he said.
Sure.
I laughed because that's clearly what the audience wanted. I also laughed that he came out to the crowd to, obviously Lee Greenwood's.
Oh, did he?
and he was throwing out mask to the crowd.
From his hands. From his COVID hands.
Yeah, baby, we're back.
Good for him.
And then Anderson Cooper, so there was a hard cut to Anderson Cooper on CNN, and he goes, oh, is there any chance we're going to get this one wrong again? To the other two people on the panel.
Right.
And they were like, well, this is much different than 2016. He goes, I know, but this is really looking like the rallies of 2016 again. Like, if people are willing to go out and risk COVID, I mean, they were packed in like sardines, like fucking sardines into that goddamn place.
Right, but here's a question. Is it the same people?
I don't know.
Or did he gain? Because what he needs to do is gain some, right? So I don't know. Is it the same people, or are we getting new people, right? Because I think what the Democrats are probably banking on, right, is it's just the same people. And anyone that, didn't vote for him before either just didn't vote for him, but they're going to get the people that didn't vote at all, right?
The problem is, if he gets Florida, which last night looked like Florida, and we had Matt Gaetz on the show from Florida. He's projected to win by a landslide. Laura Loomer's there, she's a QAnon chick.
Right.
She's probably going to win as well. I already said this on the election prediction show on Monday with Alex Jones. That's I think Florida's a lock for him. So last night, clearly, to me, that was a clear indicator of hey, man, if thousands and thousands of people are willing to go out and risk COVID, there was no social distancing. There was no nothing.
Oh, here's a good test of the line outside the voter. Were they wearing masks or not?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up because I took a video of it because I wanted to see. It was half and half.
Okay.
Half weren't wearing masks, half were.
Okay.
So there's nothing that says you have to be out in public wearing a mask.
No, once you get into the polling place, you need to.
Yeah. So it was half and half, and again, I don't know. I don't know whether people are pissed off about their businesses and that's why they're there, and because that would be in this entire election, that would be my first thing to vote on is the economy and whether or not my business got shut down during all of this and whether or not I'm able to provide for my family. So is that going to be the driving force of this, or is it just the hatred for Trump? And I honestly don't know. I was very, very surprised this morning, though. That was crazy. Hopefully it's a Texas thing where it's just there's a lot of pride here.
Sure.
It's hey, we're going out to the booths. We're getting wet.
Sure.
Putting on our bathing suits. But there was a lot of dorky white people, I can tell you that. I don't know.
Don't know about that one.
Yeah, but we live in a fucking dorky white people area. So
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pretend that we don't.
I don't mind the dorky whites. What about you?
They're fine.
They're fine.
It's fine. It's a lot of Skechers.
Right.
Which, those shape-ups aren't really shaping up anything. So you can go ahead and take those off.
There's already been
probably.
lawsuits against that.
Yeah, they lost that.
Yeah,
they had made that up. The Skechers company had entirely made that up. And no one was getting shaped up.
You know what do work is the pogo shoes. You know what I mean? So
should I put a nice pair of pogo shoes on again and get wet?
Now that is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm still mad my Nike Shocks don't go boing.
Oh yeah, your
Right?
Nike Shocks don't go boing.
I was really, really upset about that.
I have my Heelys
of it.
on right now. That's another.
So the only two things that it works, I was going to say that the Heelys work, right? You've used those.
I guess. I don't know.
And then
I don't think I've used those.
You remember the Reebok pumps? Those actually worked where I was just like, oh shit. Because I pumped them up way too hard for a game one time.
You could lose a foot with those.
That's what I felt
but
like
that's
was
not
going
for,
to happen.
Butt tightening.
No, not at all.
No, they're just shoes. So the shape ups were supposed to as you walk.
Right.
You're supposed to burn a certain amount of calories and perk your butt up.
Well, all of
work.
it, even the pump up was oh, this is going to keep you from breaking your ankles and doing everything else. So it's there's always something to it where it's oh, this is magic in a box.
Yeah,
Let's
the
do
pogo
that.
shoes are patent pending. So
Can I? Are they?
no, it's not.
Nobody take that idea for Jabes's
pending.
pogo shoes. That's patent pending.
Pogo shoes.
Can I tell you the shoes that I got last night that came in the mail?
Sure.
So we're doing the election show live downtown, November 3rd at Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Ice House. I don't know how crazy it's going to get, but I know this. Austin Talley, the owner of the bar, came in and was like, hey, guys, I think we should maybe thinking about hiring a couple of off-duty police officers for the event. And I was like, absolutely. Because shit's going to get wild.
Yes, please.
Dan's first question was, they know I smoke weed all day long, right?
They're not there for that, right?
No.
They're
And
there
the
to
hilarious
keep
part
the
is,
peace.
Giorgio,
Yeah.
what is it? It's decriminalized here under like an ounce or a
that's
pound
what
or
they
something.
say, but you know, your boy got priors, so
Sure.
Yeah.
Rap sheet, remember?
Yeah, of course.
Me and Tiffers, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So we got some off-duty guys there. We're going all out for it, right? I ordered a red, white, and blue Budweiser jacket to wear, and then a pair of Donald Trump sneakers. They're
Okay.
they look like a pair of Yeezys. They arrived last night, and it was strange because I was up late. Big surprise there. Just trying to adjust the font. That's all we're down to now on this book is a fucking font on the fucking opening page. And I was trying to adjust the font and go through some things, and I saw a car. And we live in like a cul-de-sac, and it was only like 5 houses, and it was like the lights were on, and I was like, this is weird. Why is
So you got your
this
gun.
here? Yeah.
And you shot him.
Exactly.
But he was holding the shoes. So you grabbed him out of his hand.
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't.
Left him there dead.
You ever order something off of Facebook or Instagram and it comes from some weird place or thing that you're like, oh, is this a real company or did you guys make this in your bathtub?
No, it's the postal service at this point. So there's like regular cars. They're doing everything they can at this point to get you. There's like DHL or like, do you know what I mean? The old.
So the town we live in, like all the houses are lit up and they're well lit and all that stuff, and it's beautiful. Again, love Texas, huge fan. This car is just sitting in the driveway with the lights on, kind of pointed at the house. Obviously, grabbed my piece and
Shot him.
walked out. Yeah, and I was prepared to shoot this guy in my yard. We have an acre and a half, and he needs to die there. So if you're on my property, you're gonna die. And then I looked down, and it was this box, but the box wasn't shipped like a normal shoebox. It had a thin coat of plastic wrapping around it, as if somebody had ran out of something at whatever like a Christmas gift where you run out of wrapping paper and you're like, oh, what's left?
It's patched
there's
together.
There's a plastic bag. We could just cut that up and tie that around the box. That's what it came in this shoebox. And I was like, what the fuck is this, right? I knew what it was because I knew that I had ordered these Trump shoes that are hilarious.
Sure.
It's got his face on the side.
Okay.
So where the Nike logo would be on a normal shoe.
Right. I'll be going separate.
It's a giant Trump head, but he's like looking down like this. They're really fucking funny. Anyways, they were like, I don't know, $60 or whatever it was. Don't know what the company was. Don't know if that person is delivering those by hand, but that's what they were, and they were in this plastic wrapping, and so I had to tear off this plastic wrapping last night to open up these shoes, and I was like, what are we doing anymore?
Right.
And then I was like, then I thought back and I was like, oh, that's right. That was like one of those late night Facebook purchases where the company's got an HTML that's got like 9 X's and like, 40 letters at the end. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm like,
and you like go to
hey,
a weird like PayPal.
Yes. And it came up as some weird name. And I was like, all right, sweet. I don't know if I'm ever getting these.
Yeah, I've ordered a couple things like that.
Yeah.
Didn't get them.
Oh, you didn't get them?
No, I'm just joking.
Because I got them. I got the shoes, but not sure if again, homeboy is making these in his bathtub and is just delivering these by hand.
Don't care. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. And in either way, I'm happy to support. But if you see me that night at the election show, get a picture of these buttes, and they're really, really fucking funny.
And Reed said I could ride with them. So Reed, I will be going separate from Trumpy shoes, and I will need a ride. So thank you very much. I'll be riding with you and probably Richard and Nico. Are you coming? I don't know. Anyway,
yeah. Look, there's a bunch of people flying in. I told somebody yesterday I think we're gonna get a hotel downtown, just because of the craziness of it, and whatever happens, obviously. But
I need to stop driving home
from downtown. Yeah,
all of us do, right? Like, it's just, even if you only had like a couple, it's just a long way, right? So I think we will stay down there. And
we're in the, because we live outside of Austin proper. We're gonna stay downtown, so I'm not gonna risk whatever that is, because
maybe
God
a
knows what's
little
gonna happen
outside of the city, or what do you think? Is it
no,
gonna get nuts?
I'll stay in the belly of the beast.
Stay in the shit? Okay.
So if you're flying in for it, we'll be staying somewhere around 6th Street. So because people are asking,
right?
And they keep messaging us. So
probably
we're
like the Four Seasons or something like that.
Yeah. Well, due to COVID, the hotels are really cheap.
Not the Four Seasons.
We told Giorgio on that last trip to Nashville, we stayed at the Westin. I was like, don't get used to this, brohan. It was $100. Couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. We'll go somewhere nice. Maybe the Omni or something. I like the Omni.
You got him a cot in the hallway, and you told him, "Don't get used to this."
Well, but he was at the Westin. It was a cot in the hallway.
It was in the hallway of the Westin, right?
You know these women with the yachts. I'm used to a certain level of luxury.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't think that Giorgio hasn't been in the lap of luxury.
Of course. Oh, for a long time.
on the waves of luxury, right?
Didn't get all that sweat in my eyes for nothing.
Yeah. He's going to be on the aftermath soon.
On the yacht of luxury. I was wondering why, when I was at your place the other day, there was so many Westin soaps out. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
We took him one time to the Westin.
And
now he's
all
like...
all of a sudden, yeah. But hotels are super cheap. And I don't think anyone besides us is booking a hotel on a Tuesday night on like a working day.
I don't think so.
So they're super cheap, but we'll stay somewhere near 6th Street and then see what happens after that. But kind of nervous about it, Jabes. A little nervous about it.
Are you? Well, I have
just
faith.
about the whole event, like everything in not our show. Like our show is going to be rad, but I kind of nervous to see what's going to shake out. Like I don't really know now. I gave my predictions, and that's what it's out there in the world. I can't go back on that.
Right, but. You know, the same way that we talked about how people reacted to Trump's win, we have to, in the same way, be cool with it.
Somebody just said, Kirill just said 0 people showed up at Biden's rally in Arizona. That's the thing, man, is like, yes, I've seen those as well. And it's like, does it translate? What are we doing anymore? And the media has got me on this one, Japes. It's got me inside my mind, and I can't get out with the people. You know?
Right, but like I was saying,
so when he comes to Texas,
if he wins, we have to do what we wanted the other side to do, right?
I don't care. Yeah. Look, if he wins, we go back to work the next day, and that's
absolutely,
that's
and
what
that's
it is.
what it is.
Shit.
Democracy.
Yeah, that's what a democracy is. So whatever, man. Fuck it. So
I'm not worried. I mean, it is going to be what it is. I'm worried about what kind of wine they're going to have at Austin Talley's place.
You know,
might have to bring my own.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I'm genuinely worried about, and this is like for real on this, is because I don't think he'll be in. Even if Biden wins, it'll probably be dead in 2 years.
Sure.
And then I think 2020, if he were to somehow get in, and then it would probably be a one-termer type of deal, because I don't think he's going to live out of that term. Mm-hmm. And I'm being completely dead serious. I think he would be 80 something at that point.
I think everyone
knows that, right?
Knows that.
So I think it would be down to 2024. The only thing that I really don't want, if Biden is in there, is for him to shut down the country again.
Right.
Or to pack the courts or any of that stupid shit. Like those are the only couple things that I'm like, the rest of it, like, I think that office is too big to fail, and you can't really fuck it up that much, so whatever, But if you go in there and start adding like fucking 10 seats to the Supreme Court, that would be ridiculous. And I don't want the country shut down, and I definitely don't want to wear a fucking mask. I have had this issue, like on my lips, and I'm a chapstick guy through and through. Chapstick all day, every day, very supple, very, very supple lips. Really draw people in.
Sure.
And it is because I take excellent care of them. Very, very, very goodly. I take goodly care of my lips.
Man,
Greatly. But with the mask, I broke out, and I was getting fucking blisters and all this other shit. Weird like zits around my mouth, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's the goddamn mask. That's what it is.
Right.
Finally figured it out. It's the goddamn mask. The very few places I have to go to that require it, I'm just like, motherfucker, man. Because one of them's the gym still, where you're just like, come on, man. I'm sweating. I'm breathing hard. It's rubbing all over my shit. That's what it is.
Right.
You asked me the other day, was I making out with like Haitian hookers? No, that's not what I was doing, Jessie. I'm trying to breathe through a mask in a full fucking workout.
Sure.
You can't get guns like this, pipes like this, pythons like this, if you're not breathing hard, you know?
Right.
I'm lifting a lot of weight out there in these streets, really pumping iron. And that requires me to breathe heavy and sweat, Jessie. And that's what it is. So I figured it out. I thought maybe it was the stress or something else where I was like, hey man, I'm going down here. I'm going downtown. It's not at all.
Okay.
The doctor's still the doctor. It's this other bullshit.
Okay.
And the reason why I bring that up is if he comes on and says masks are mandatory everywhere you go and we're going to shut down the country, no. Then I will go for full Portland, you know? I will burn all of the masks that we have in the streets. I will burn my mask. Well, it was the bras for the women in the 60s, right? Burning bras?
It was.
It'll be mask for men this for very masculine men. Well, I'll burn my mask right in front of you.
Maybe you should like wear a bra on your face and then burn the mask.
Yeah, I'll burn that too. Hammer the like button if you're watching on the YouTubes right now. Another big Apple event today, James. Remember when that used to stop the world?
Right. Well, when it was Jobs, right?
Yeah. When it was J-O-B, you know, it was like, oh,
Right.
now it's Tim Cook who's.
What bullshit are you gonna?
Yeah, dude. It's like what knob do I have to plug into the new phone that I'm gonna have to buy for $34?
Right.
You're not doing dick with this, you know. Let's face it. The only people who have had a great new phone in a while is Razor. For Christ's sakes.
Right.
I want that Razor, baby. But I'm not there yet because I still have to do bullshit with mine, like make little funny videos and everything. But that's going down today. And I do need to get a new computer. I've been railed on for this. I said once the book is done, the book is done, I will get whatever the new fucking thing is. So I'm going to watch this event today and just listen to them try to fucking suck me off sideways to try to convince me that the new computer is somehow better than this one, and it really isn't, to be honest with you. Like, you know? It's a 2013. The keys are big. I enjoy that. I like to really hammer those keys, you know?
Right.
Make it feel like I'm doing something instead of just a polite, like, tap, 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 tap. I want to fucking clang, clang, clang.
Right.
Goes the trolley on this thing. But
yeah, they are better though.
Yeah, Ross, I don't want to
They're
interrupt
not.
you, but I do want to save you some time. There won't be any laptop announcements during this event. It'll be mostly the phones. They'll announce the new HomePod Mini and AirTags. Which will be so you don't lose your shit anymore. You can put them on any of your keys, wallets, or anything, and then find it with the Find My features in your app.
Great. Georgia, do me a favor. Just print out a picture of this single on my face right now so I can wrap it around my hand and then go fuck myself with it. No computers today?
No.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
no,
will
no,
say,
no
I'll
computers.
confirm.
Thanks, Tim Cook. You fucking dick.
I'll confirm that my newer MacBook.
What's the event for?
superior
What are we doing at this event then today?
The iPhone 12 Pro.
Yeah, you might as well bring out Carrot Top with a bag full of fucking iPods from 2004 and just
They officially have 5G now.
Oh, they officially have 5G?
Oh.
Fuck 5G.
Gosh,
It doesn't do shit. I have 5G on my phone right now.
Gosh, I thought we had that already.
Yeah.
Did we not?
No, but it's gonna be a
Very
lower
Very
case G
confused.
instead now, and that's gonna be even better. The butt fuckery and the tricks and the haberdashery and the tomfoolery that goes on at these Apple events to get you to, oh man, we're so excited. Guess what this watch can do now? You're getting an extra 12 minutes when you charge it. Go out and buy it. You're going to get fucking $300 worth of shit. Come on, man. No fucking computer.
No.
What are we doing?
No. So basically, we're waiting on Apple to make their own processors and to kick out Intel. And
Oh,
they'll come out early
good luck
next
with
year.
that. Yeah. You're fucking slow rolling us here. This goddamn Apple bullshit. And I'm locked into the Apple Matrix, so of course I'll be that sheep in the back of the line. Blah, blah, blah. What do you want me to buy? Oh, the new phone? Oh, great, I'll get that. The fucking computer. Sweet. And then in 3 months later, you'll roll out something completely new where a fucking hologram shoots up of Baby Yoda, and it was like, I just missed it by 2 months, 60 days. I could have had Baby Yoda sucking me off in the back of a fucking van with my 5G. Not going to have that today, Apple. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do today? You're going to make new ear pods that look like cum? It's just dripping down the side of people's faces? Or what's the new sexy thing that you're going to do today? They're going to try to sell me for fucking $499. What is that going to be?
They're previewing a feature right now that you might like, Ross.
What is that?
With the new NFL app, you can see all the cameras, the sky cameras, and pick which camera that you want to watch.
On the NFL app?
Yeah. So no?
Just want to watch the TV.
Okay.
Just
sure.
like a normal goddamn human. I don't need drone footage of what
I don't
the
need to
players are going to
produce
do.
the game.
Yeah.
I just want to watch. I don't want to work.
Yeah.
I press the buttons all day, right?
If I wanted to work for the NFL, Giorgio, I would have given them my resume. Okay? Now I got to pick out my own angles and shit. I direct in real life. I don't want to fucking direct for these assholes. Oh, look, there's Pat Mahomes. He's running around. And then I got to hover it around my face in 3D. Oh.
What you can also do on the new app is announce yourself.
Yeah.
So you're announcing and then you're actually picking. So it's a fun experience, right?
Oh, man.
You can leave your producing job and go
What are we doing? And produce?
relax and
Yeah.
just produce the NFL.
You come
Fun.
home, and I'm just
You're
kind
like headphone. You've got a whole setup in front of you. You're like pressing all these buttons.
what are you doing? Oh, it's the new iPhone
I'm just
app.
relaxing and watching football.
I'm watching the game from 19 different angles. Look.
I'm like, you can't even get your drink. I know. I need to see the.
Yeah, this is what Buzz Aldrin could see through his helmet in 1969 from space onto the field. Isn't this amazing? No, it's not amazing. What would be amazing is that at the Apple event, if they brought Steve Jobs back to life as a fucking hologram and had him come out there and just said, you know what? It's all been a fucking lie, bro. I've got a robot that can do all of this shit that you've been buying for the last 50 years. And guess what, motherfuckers? I've just been taking your money. God damn it, man. The new iPhone, what's that going to be? Huh? What the fuck is that going to be? You can't add anything. I've got 5G. What are you going to do now?
Right.
Oh, it's a faster processor. You can fucking look at Pornhub faster. No, I can't. You want to make all the fucking videos vertical? Great. That would be game changer for the world. The rest of your bullshit, I don't need it. I was trying to use your fucking charger the other day. Can't. That's I got the old charger for my computer.
Right.
God forbid we had to change that charger. You know what we had to do with that charger? We actually you had to put it in instead of just click it on the side. So that way everybody's got to buy one of those new goddamn things. And none of the computers are compatible. The phones are all a piece of shit. And if I wanted to type in a 14-digit identification number just to open up my fucking home screen, I'd love to do that in a universe where I have that much time to type in all this shit and identify myself with my fingerprints and my face and my retinas and my eye color and my height, my weight, and the
Remember
amount
when
of
you
fucking
lost
cum I
the
have in my
phone
balls.
and it was upstairs?
Yeah, and I was like,
And you were like on Find My Phone.
find my
and
phone. Where's that? Oh man, find my phone.
Your phone's offline. We can't find it. Oh God, where is it?
Oh, it's offline. Thanks, man. But that was another Apple event, you know. Hey guys.
They couldn't find the phone, and it was in the goddamn house.
No, couldn't find it 3 years ago. Man, we got new technology here in Apple. We're cooking up. Are you guys ready? It's called Find My Phone. What the fuck is that? You can lose your phone anywhere in the world, and we'll find it for you. The one time I lose my phone, because it's glued to my goddamn asshole every day, because of work and everything else that I have to do, I went on Find My Phone, me and you, together. It was like finding Carmen Sandiego, the two of us.
On your computer, on a iPad, and on my phone.
Yes, all three Apple products, and could not find the phone. Could not. Oh, sorry, sir. Your phone is offline. What was the event for then? What the fuck did you tell me? What were you doing there at that event? You can find your phone anywhere. No, you can't. Apparently you can if it's offline or if it's dead. And my phone was dead. So, thanks again, Steve Jobs and Tim Cook. Can't wait to see today's fucking bullshit hype fest that's not going to produce anything that any of us truly want in this life and or need. Unless you bring out the new iPhone today and it can fold up over your cock and it can suck you off to completion and you don't have to clean it, I don't fucking need it.
Do you guys know what the jitterbug is?
No, it's not.
Jitterbug, the phone?
No.
Jitterbug, and it's just for... You haven't seen this commercial a long time ago? Anyone, jitterbug. So it's a phone for older people that can't quite grasp new technology.
It's not that.
And it literally is, it says home, emergency, and then like one other number. And it's just three big buttons.
Sure.
Jitterbug.
I'd be a huge fan of that. Here's the thing. I'm not against technology. I
No,
like
I
when
know.
technology is efficient, it works well, and it's easy. Case in point, today. This is a perfect example, right? Today, Shazam. That fucking app Shazam, whoever created that, congratulations. Pulitzer? Yes, give it to that fucking guy, whoever did that. Anywhere I hear a song, I heard one today, and I was just like, I press a button. 2 seconds later, here it is, sir. Here's the name of the band and the fucking song. Great, that's all I needed. I didn't have to go through anything else to find the name of some obscure song about somebody making out in college. Like, that's a great app. That is great technology. I am all here for that. The rest of this bullshit, not a fucking prayer. Facebook. I tried to upload the Alex Jones episode to Facebook last night. If you haven't used, and the file is big, so I can't do it through my phone. If you haven't used the new Facebook on your desktop computer in a while, good luck with that. It's like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting on there where you're just, it's a collection of weird shit where you're like, oh, great. Hey, do you need to plan something in the future and have your grandmother, allow her access to do it? And I was like, no, motherfucker, I just need to upload a video like I did 10 years ago. But you can't do that anymore. You got to schedule it. You got to premiere it. Do you want to monetize it? Do you have a charity? Is there anybody else that you're thinking of when you made this video? Would you like to tag somebody? There's 80 million things where you're just like, dude, I just want to upload the video and have people watch it on their fucking phones. I don't need all your bullshit. I just want to go back to the Men's Warehouse days. That's it. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. You walk in there, you buy a suit, they take a pair of construction scissors down the back, sew it up, and you get the fuck out of the store and you're ready to go to prom that night. That's all I want. That's the technology I want. Not this other stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Giorgio.
I was writing all that down.
Yeah.
Everything that I'm going to send that in. You don't get that now, but it does come in blue.
You don't say. Well, fuck me. Take all of my money. Take everything that I have earned in this lifetime, and if it's in blue, well, shit.
It's like a navy. It's a really nice blue.
Is it a navy? You don't say. Son of a bitch. Well, looks like I'm taking the rest of the afternoon off because the Apple event's on. There's going to be 8 cocks all over my face watching this Apple event. My God, man. Are the EarPods one of them? Because that was one of the sale on Amazon Prime today, Jessie.
And earpods?
Yeah, the AirPods.
Yeah, they're trying to clear that back stock. They haven't announced them yet, but I'm assuming that's coming later in the show.
Got it. Because that was one of my updates. Today is Prime Day, by the way.
Right.
On Amazon
They have
Prime.
Apple AirPods
They do,
on
and
Amazon?
they're like $112. So, but it says version 2.
Yeah, the second generation.
Oh,
so
okay.
that probably
So not
means they're
new
clearing.
stuff yet.
Okay.
Well, they are the newest ones now, but it's probably to clear out.
Not for an hour. If you
Right,
order
right.
them now, in an hour, you're going to get longer ones. You're going to get triple ropers. I hope they just name it the triple ropers, where it's just like it looks like more cum coming out of your ear, because that's what those fucking.
They're supposed to be
I've
the
never
over
bought
ears.
those, by the way. I want to say that to the people. I've never bought those fucking ear pods. I don't believe in them. I'm strictly a Raycon guy, and that's it. I don't really give a shit. Look, they don't sponsor this show, I don't think.
Raycon?
Yeah, go to
They
buyraycon.com/Drinkin Bros. If you
Yeah,
do.
at one point, all of the shows.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They
They're
like
huge.
the network. Yeah.
They're a huge company.
Friend of the network.
Yeah. We're a big fan. So we got that. We got they're introducing the HomePod Mini. What the fuck is that? So they can listen to me have sex in every room in my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to listen to podcasts in your bathroom, you can just put it in your bathroom while you're taking a shower and say, "Hey Siri, play Drinkin Bros."
Yeah.
Right.
Look, but I can just play it on my phone, right?
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to sell this anyway. I can.
I used to,
We don't work for Apple. We don't have any Apple shit on this show. $99 for this HomePod Mini. Oh, and there's a commercial with Tim Cook here. In every color of the spectrum, and he's all excited about it. I can't get excited about Tim Cook at all.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks, right?
Yeah,
I'd
he's
like to
like
see
the
somebody in
evil-
there who's doing blow. I want to see Affleck in there. Ben Affleck. all fucking gacked out of his mind.
Right.
On stage selling shit. I'd buy every fucking thing they had.
Yeah.
Everything they had. Give him just a taste. Give him one shot of Jameson and maybe 2 fucking gator tails. Let Affleck go on stage where he's like, hey, guys.
I don't know. That's kind of how Affleck is now.
Oh, because he's on Adderall?
Yeah.
Well, look, at least Adderall's safe, I guess. But I like my old Ben,
Yeah.
But Tim Cook, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And then they slow play this shit on Twitter, too, where they're like, oh, guess what? We spent a half hour on the HomePod Mini smart speaker. Oh, God. Do we have this? So beautiful.
All
and
this
reading
also
the comments,
leaked like last week.
Yeah, and reading the comments of these fucking sheep on here on Twitter. It's like, oh, my God, I want it now. Can I get it now?
Oh, I'm going to buy it.
Are you really? Are you buying the HomePod Mini?
I have 2 HomePods as it is.
You fucking whore. You are a whore, Giorgio.
We all knew
Apple's
this.
a superior product.
It is. It is. Look, if I wanted to be listened to.
And the problem is, if you want your shit to work, you have to have the newest version. Now, look, I used to be against it just like you. Same as when we were going up to the concert and you're like, they better not fucking tell me to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're going to, and you're going to.
Wore it for 2 seconds.
Same with Apple.
Do.
Your shit's going to stop working.
Yeah.
You need to get the newer version. We've all been groomed, programmed, and that is it. And true Zen is becoming a sheep, right? And that's where I'm at, right? You just have to, because railing against places like Apple is going to be president at some point. So railing against Apple is futile. You literally just need to follow the rules and get your fucking phone. Otherwise, we don't want to hear it because we all had to get it and our shit works. Now little old fucking 3G over here is like, fucking technology doesn't work. Well, it does if you bow down at the feet of Apple, just like everybody else. So shut up, dude. Poor Ross has to get the $1,500 phone. This fucking bullshit.
It sucks. It fucking sucks, and it's no different than the 6.
You miss your big round-edged 3G.
Oh.
You had that thing for way too long.
Brother,
Now
let me
look.
tell you what if I could go back to a Sidekick, the T-Mobile Sidekick, the speed, accuracy, and precision of that with the fat keys on there, I was fucking dialing things up, baby. I was writing full movie scripts on a goddamn flip phone.
At this point, it would be a typewriter compared to a fucking Apple. So we just need to come to the other side.
Yeah. No, I'm in
That
with you.
is true Zen.
It is.
Pick your battles.
It is.
This is not one that you will win, my friend.
I agree. But at least I can plug it into the side of my bed at ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. Jabes. Sponsors who actually pay for the show, because Apple does not. Apple does not feed our family. They don't fucking do shit. Fucking Tim Cook doesn't do shit. Steve Jobs is a piece of shit. But ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros is an amazing product. Buy the finest mattress you've always wanted and maybe never dreamed of.
You will not be able to find our podcast on Apple any longer.
Actually, Drinkin Bros is like number 50 in the world today. Shout out to everybody who's writing reviews. It's the reviews, by the way. We found out the Apple iTunes, yet another fucking Tim Cook. Yeah, pump that out at the event. When you're looking at the top charts on iTunes as far as podcasts go, it is nothing to do, by the way, with the amount of listeners. It is simply reviews, a 5-star review, a 5-star or in a quick review, and that's what actually determines the charts.
Yep.
There's a ton of shows, and I'm like, fuck, we have like 9 times the numbers of these shows, but everybody's rating and reviewing them. So go to iTunes, like the sheep you are, and that we are, and leave a 5-star review and then a quick little nugget of info of like, hey, Jessie looks great. Her tits look super perky today. Whatever you want to write. I don't think they'll let you write tits, but whatever. Something like that, and it'll move us on up the charts. And Drinkin Bros is the same way. So do it right now. And while you're there, do it from the comfort of your own bed at ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. If you're a member of the military, a first responder, a government worker, ooh, that was a fun little flirty Way to find that in the back of my skull. I didn't know where that was living. I didn't know where that was living. We're a teacher in this life. If you're a teacher, you get 30% off everything. The rest of us, the October surprise is here. 30% off of bundle packages. You can bundle it up like a little baby. Oh, bundle. Oh, I'm taking my little ghost bed stuff home. You can get pillows, sheets, adjustable bases, all of it. Bundle it up, 30% off of everything. As always, they get a 36-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest at ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. And all of those deals are applicable. So let's see Steve Jobs do that. Oh, that's right. He can't because he's fucking dead. Next up, Jabes, we got manscaped.com.
Do we?
We do. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? I feel like I've talked a little too much today. Or every day.
Okay, so Manscaped, as you know about the ball trimmer. We've done the ball trimmer, but they have a new product called the Weed Whacker. I love how they name their shit, right?
Yeah.
They have a sense of humor, but don't get it twisted. This product is well made. It looks nice. It's a matte black. It looks nice on your counter. Waterproof, 9,000 RPM motor powered, 360 degree rotary dual blade. If you sign up for a subscription, you're going to get blades delivered to you plus an awesome leather, what do you call them? Dob kits?
Dob kit, yeah.
Looks awesome.
It's great. I actually, that's my travel. That's my travel Dob kit for the road. Dead serious.
The Weed Whacker is a nose
trimmer
and ear hair trimmer.
Yes.
So both.
Yes. Look, both are necessary.
So if you get the Weed Whacker and the lawnmower, which the lawnmower is for your downstairs.
The jewels.
The Weed Whacker is for the small spaces.
Yeah, it is. The crevasses.
So if you go to manscaped.com, enter promo code REVOLUTION, you're going to get 20% off plus free shipping. That's huge.
It's huge. And it's one of those products you need these. You've got to have at least one in the fucking house. I promise you. It's one of those things that you'll never go out to the store and order. Just order it from your house. Go to manscaped.com, promo code REVOLUTION, 20% off. I promise you. The fucking, when we moved in, actually, ironically, the movers were like, oh shit, we're Drinkin Bros listeners. And I was like, awesome. And they walked into the bathroom and they were like, holy shit, you really do have the Manscaped everywhere. I was like, we use all of these products and they're they're the best for real.
And Manscaped is one of my fave because you could use it
anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Whack your weeds. Manscaped.com, promo code REVOLUTION.
20% off. Last but not least, we got keeps.com/revolution.
All right,
DC
bro.
Cherry. This is the
All right, bro. You're going to have to show that salad. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at that.
It's what? Lift your head up?
No.
Okay.
This is out of control today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Woo!
Doesn't look bad.
Who cares?
I like it.
We're going full Alex Jones today.
I like it.
Who cares? Dude, this is thick. I got a thick mane here underneath it. Again, thought I was voting this morning, and I was like, I'll just pop it up and see where we're at.
Pop
Pop it up and see where we're at.
Pop it up.
There is a reason why this salad you are looking at right now from Olive Garden, extra croutons, is so thick. It is because of keeps.com/revolution. Here's the deal, kids. You don't have to be bold to have this. You can have a fucking mane like this. It's just trying to help you keep the mane, you know?
When you get into your 20s and 30s, you start losing hair. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
So why not try and keep, even if you are losing a little bit, why not try and keep everything that you have right now?
Yes.
Preventative. No, you can't start it too early, right? It's not going to hurt you.
No, it's not at all. And I even lost the sound of my goddamn headphones here.
Oh.
Who cares? That's how crazy it got today. All I know is this. It's working. So therefore, we're going to keep fucking doing it. I said I would go until the end of the year. We're getting goddamn close, and I'm keeping all of my shit. And again, I'm 33 years old, Jessie. I might be younger. I don't have an official birth certificate. We don't know. I don't know. And
sure.
What I can tell you is this. It feels like it's working, so we're going to keep it on the show. Go to keeps.com. That's keeps.com/revolution. The first order is free. It's just a fucking shampoo you put in your hair every day. It's just a little bit of safety for the rest of your life. That's it. So if you don't like it after the first one, you You never have to order it again. If you do like it, it's $10 after that. So
Yeah.
it's fucking free, which is pretty rad. Is Tim Cook giving anything away for free today?
Oh, I
No.
doubt it. No, no, no.
No,
he's not.
no,
Keeps
no,
is,
no.
though. Keeps.com
And
/revolution.
so just go to keeps.com/revolution. You're going to take a little quiz, talk about what is the best option for you. They have shampoos, they have pills, they have all these different. You're going to talk to a doctor. They're going to formulate something for you.
Yep.
It's awesome. We're doing
Yeah.
everything from home. Why not take advantage of that? Because they're letting you just talk to a doctor
Yeah. Best
from home
in
and
the
get
biz.
hair stuff. So
I wish I could talk to a doctor from home, you know?
about drugs.
Yeah. Drogas.
Perka-doodle-doos.
Yeah. Wish I could talk to a doctor right around the 11 p.m. area every single night. A doctoro. Yep. It's your old hombre Ross. Do you have any of that
Perka-doodle-doo.
syrup? Yep. Can you get a little something for the big guys? Something to unwind. Something to take the wheels
What was that
off
Tim
the
Dillon
cart.
song, Giorgio? Perka-doodle-doo. Perka-doodle-don't. No? Okay.
No. We're big Tim Dillon fans on this show, by the way. Huge.
Giorgio,
5G for 5G is trending. What the fuck does that mean? Of headphones?
Oh.
I don't really care.
Do we need him?
We don't need them.
We do?
I do. I love that I'm so loud that it's like, hey, Ross needs them. Yeah. Oh, I did? Well, we're in a huge space. We live in a huge studio.
So I can hear him.
You talking about these ones over here? All right, go on a single of Jabe's. Let's stay on her pretty little face, and I'll check it out.
So mine work here.
Look, I got crazy today. Yeah, these work. These work. I'm good to go. Look, things got crazy today. We went a little Alex Jones today. I don't give a shit. But I can tell you this, 5G for 5G is trending, Giorgio. So can't wait to figure out what they're going to try to trick me into with that. My God,
They just want to sterilize you and make sure that you can't spread any of your giant Ross Stradamus seed anymore. And I think they're finally getting wise.
The first comment that pops up right now, and I love this, it says, this one guy, Patrick, with just a dot. Very clever, Patrick, with a dot, just a period. Patrick, period.
Right.
That's what his name is.
Patrick, full stop.
He says, I am extremely here for Apple realizing they peaked with the iPhone 5. Thank you so much. That is what I've been saying for 30 years. This phone has not fucking changed at all. It has gotten a little bit bigger, and they've added 98 lenses on the back of it. Do you have the one with the 98 lenses on it? Yeah.
Great pics.
Really?
Yeah.
Android still takes better pictures.
Yeah, but the problem is once you send those pictures to someone else, they're shitty.
No.
So the only way the Android, the phone, the camera is better, the pictures are better, but only when viewed on the camera itself.
So what they're saying here, they've just released the phone. Oh, God. It says the iPhone 12 looks like an iPhone 5 with the iPhone 11 camera. I'm looking at it now. It's the same goddamn thing.
Is it smaller? Is that what it
It's the
is?
same fucking
No,
phone,
they went
dude.
back to the rectangular curved edges. Like the beveled
God.
edges. I liked that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care at all.
They break a lot easier, which
Yeah.
I like.
Right, the hard corners.
Right, if you hit that corner, boom. The whole thing is
Spiderweb.
spiderweb, yeah. Which
Apple's got to try to figure out a way to squeeze some more money out of you, and that's here. Everybody go.
I've said it before. It's like Mercedes. Like they can make a car that will last forever.
No.
That's not
going to.
That's not financially advantageous for them, right?
No,
so
it's
same
not,
with
Japes.
Apple.
Nah.
Is it why do you need to make the screen so fragile?
I don't know. Do you have a crime corner today?
Yeah, I do.
No way. Are you serious?
I do.
Fuck me. You could be watching the Apple event, or you could be watching Jables give a crime corner. Crime corner.
This one's going to be for Brooke, Bayou Brooke.
Okay.
11-year-old Louisiana boy
Ooh.
steals and crashes school bus after police chase. And I love every second of it, right? So the boy taunted officers on his joyride Sunday morning, Baton Rouge police say. He was uninjured because he's fucking badass. Louisiana authorities arrested an 11-year-old boy Sunday after he stole a school bus and then drove away as they tried to stop him. So Baton Rouge police spokesperson Lejean McNeely.
Oh, Lejean.
Lejean,
It's probably
Baton Rouge. Everything's like weirdly French.
Yeah. Go Tigers.
But super white trash.
Go Tigers. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Tony. Just joking, bro. Just joking, bro.
Yeah.
So the spokesperson, Lejean, who does not talk like a Lejean, he talks, ow.
Yeah.
He told NBC News that the boy drove away from police for 45 minutes.
Holy shit.
On Sunday.
40, that's a long
before
time.
Crashing into a tree. Yeah, 45 minutes. Unclear what the point was, except for that he's 11, and that's just fucking fun, right?
Yeah.
Breaking rules, police chase, tree crash, arrested.
Yeah,
at 11.
I got a lot of questions here.
Sure.
Was there any other children in the bus, or was it just him?
I think it was just him. Let's go through this together.
Sure.
Police received a call about the incident at 10:45 a.m. McNeely Lejean said in an email, multiple police units followed the bus as the child allegedly taunted and flipped off officers.
Yes.
Police officers and struck other vehicles. Oh, whoops.
Well, obviously, he's 11. He's driving a bus. You're gonna crack a few eggs.
It's a Class A vehicle, isn't it?
To make that omelet.
The male juvenile crashed the school bus around 11:25 into a tree after crashing into 3 vehicles and fleeing from officers. The boy left the scene unscathed, but a driver in one of the struck vehicles during the hit and run suffered a minor injury.
Yeah.
Police said it's unclear how the 11-year-old acquired the keys to the school bus at Baton Rouge Head Start. The child is charged with theft of a vehicle, aggravated flight, 3 counts of damage or property, and 1 count of being a fucking badass early on.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that in Baton Rouge.
So they said that his huge balls were uninjured in this because it takes a set of brass to do something like that. 45-minute joyride for an 11-year-old driving a bus?
Yeah.
I'm going to be real.
And you only hit 3 vehicles in a tree?
Amazing.
Sign him up.
Yeah. Put the fucker in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Let him take Bubba Wallace's spot.
Yeah.
All right. Thinking about this out loud here, I don't know if I could. You would want to think as a man, right? Like, yeah, I could steal a bus and drive it around for 45 minutes. The turns on those things are so goddamn. I wonder if it's got the knob. I love that old bus knob on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I think they call it a suicide knob.
Yeah.
I just made that up. But if they had that, I feel pretty confident in my whole shit. If they didn't, that steering wheel is huge, man. I applaud him. I don't know if I could do it at my age right now. Steal a bus and only hit 3 cars?
For 45 minutes?
That's a long time, dude. That is a long time.
So, ahead of his time.
Yes. Should be cherished and championed.
And a hero.
A Cheeto. If you're tearing down a statue in the Baton Rouge area for one of the racist Confederates or whatever it is you're doing down there,
erect one of this boy.
Yes. Don't want to say erect in the same
erect
sentence as boy.
Erect a statue.
Don't
erect a statue of a young boy. Am I what?
Nope.
What am I saying?
Let's not use the word erect in the same.
You're going to erect a statue of a young boy in the square.
Nope. Definitely can't say that.
In the dark.
I'm going to get flagged on the YouTube for this.
You're going to rip down the statue in the night of one and then erect
Nope.
the boy statue.
This video
in the dead of night.
is going to be ripped down from YouTube and will probably only exist in the audio format going forward. You definitely cannot say that. The word erect.
Sure.
In the same sentence as boy. Now, man, you can.
Sure.
Obviously, but you can't say the other one, James. You can't say the other one. It's Little Tuesday today, James.
Huh?
Yeah, which no one is saying.
Nope, that's not a thing. It would be Little Wednesday if you're going off of the true definition, but sure.
Before we hop on down the bunny trail here, Halloween is almost upon us. And nailed it. Hop on down the bunny trail. It's a callback. Whatevs. No bigs. I'm good at comedy.
And it's only a few weeks to the erection.
Yeah.
Carry on. Who said that?
I want you to
Ruben.
tell.
Rubes.
I want you to tell the audience what our child has asked to be for Halloween, because it is hilarious and he is hilarious, and
he's awesome. He's always something weird.
But it's by his own.
Mm-hmm.
We never prod them into doing anything. Like, you
No.
can dress up kids until about the age of 2 on your
Right.
own, or 3.
Which we did.
We did.
The last time I was able to dress him up, he was David Bowie from Labyrinth, and I laughed for a million years.
It was the best picture ever. Go to my Instagram. It's so funny. And
But
every parent was like, bravo. In the
Bravo,
neighborhood.
but that's the last year that you can do it,
Yeah,
right?
because then
Before
they
they're
want to
like,
be their own shit. Yeah. So what is he going to be this year?
He's going to be an evil nun.
When he said that to me, I was like, huh?
Huh?
And where did you see that?
Evil nun, and then I had to get him a big, like, Thor-like hammer.
Yeah.
So it's like evil nun, cross, dead face makeup, and then a big
So he wants to kill people as the evil nun.
look. I mean,
That's
he's
sick.
super sweet. He's not going to do
Great.
anything,
It's
but
great. It's really funny. When he said that, I was like, what? Where did you hear that? Where did you even see something like that?
so yeah. So we just have to go on Amazon and we look through the things, and he's like, I want.
Did you get it? Did you get the costume?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Holy shit. Did they make them for
For what?
6-year-olds?
Yeah. So it's a nun
Okay.
costume,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm gonna paint because like they do have the mask one, but as we know, those masks smell weird to him.
Yeah.
So he can't put them on. So I didn't get the mask.
They do
waste
smell
the
weird,
money.
though. Full disclosure.
Sure, right. But as you get older, you're like, it's a mask, like a latex mask. That's
Right.
how they smell, right?
Right. But he's still 6.
Sure. And so I know with one Michael Myers mask, I had to try and get the smell out of this
We
mask.
put it in the freezer.
It's futile, right? Put it in the freezer with baking soda underneath it and everything, and like still, no, Mom, smells weird.
Yeah, it
okay,
smells
well
weird.
then what? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just put makeup on him, which he's fine with,
Okay.
and then put him in the nun outfit, give him a hammer, and send him on down the road.
That's awesome.
Do you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Send him into the night.
I feel like we're behind. Our neighbors take Halloween very seriously.
Right.
And we need to put up our some things in the yard, I think.
We?
Yeah. I say we on this one because I bought that ghost and I wanted the right yard. Do we have it?
We may have it. I'm
Okay,
not sure.
great.
I am going to get some stuff, but because our neighbor goes so crazy, you can't
In a
really
great way.
In a great way, but you can't really compete. So a couple houses in the cul-de-sac don't even do anything because it's just like that's the house.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're never gonna be as good. But I will put some stuff. I think I'm gonna do ghosts kind of in the tree. I'll do some lights and maybe a ghost pop-up. Whatever.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna go too crazy.
I'm amped about it. I love Halloween, and there's always one person in every neighborhood who has like some baller ass Halloween party, and it's our neighbor. So at least we don't have to walk anywhere. It's like, all right,
Our
great.
kids are grown. It's a lot easier to like do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Put eyelashes on your car,
Yeah.
Put the deer antlers on your car.
Yeah.
Your kids are grown. You have time to do that bullshit.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You
you're
don't-
just
you
hoping
don't
to
have
get
that
out
time.
of the house
Yeah.
without.
Yeah. Incident. I think the monitor will work though. That close. So
What do you mean?
That's the good news. We might not
Of
even
what?
have to get a babysitter.
Yeah, no, he'll go with us.
Oh, really? Is that what it is? I thought it was an adult party.
Oh, at that house, I don't know what's happening at the house,
Yeah,
but
who
yeah, the
knows?
monitor will be fine.
Is it weird?
The monitor
that-
will be fine.
Is it too soon? Because we just moved here. It's like, hey man, are you guys doing coke? Are you cool, or what's the story? What do we say to them exactly? You know?
Gosh, I think we should wait till next year
I remember we were
to bust out your.
The reason why I say that, Dan and I went somewhere, and I forget, it was like a normal, like the most normal couple, and then they were like, oh, we like the show, and you guys are fun, and blah blah blah, and Dan goes, oh yeah, are you guys fun? And they're like, yeah, we party, we're pretty fucking cool, and he's like, you guys holding?
Oh God.
You got coke, or what are we? What
Yeah,
are we
Dan
doing
won't be
here
coming
today?
to that party, but I just want to ease him into
Society.
our world. Not society. They're fully immersed. We're not. So yeah.
Either way, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy this time of year. I just want the weather to cool off here a little bit. My God, man.
Yeah.
My gird.
Mickey.
Yeah. Because it's Halloween and then it's boom. 2 days later, the election. Like,
I know, dude.
hi-oh.
I
It's
know.
gonna be that's gonna be a long week. And then lastly, my Atlanta Braves. Finally, some good news. Are playing the Dodgers to go to the World Series, and it just so happens this 1 year, because of the bubble and COVID and everything else, the World Series is actually in Arlington, Texas. So, if the Braves make it, and you don't have to fly to Atlanta, I can just hop on down the road and see the Atlanta Braves. Chop on. Relax, I'm not getting too excited. We have a history of choking, and we will talk about that on Drinkin Bros Sports in about 45 minutes. So stay tuned to Drinkin Bros podcast on YouTube. That encompasses all of our shows, Drinkin Broettes, the barbecue video. Everybody was stoked about the barbecue video, the cook-off video.
Yeah.
They were like, dude, you guys are really like that in real life. Yeah, we are. Shit gets fucked up.
It was really fun. I can't wait till the next one.
It was awesome. And there will definitely be another one. I think it's the weekend after the election.
Yeah. Burgers.
Burgers, right? Yeah. So that'll be fun. And stay tuned for Drinkin Bros Sports here in about 45 minutes. We will be going live. I'm aware that there is a NFL game tonight, so a couple of the spreads will be off. But expect that for the rest of the year. COVID, when these teams aren't playing in bubbles, it's going to push games back and forth. So nothing we can really do about that, unfortunately. But we will be betting on it, and we'll give you our bets live here. Tune into the channel, though, to YouTube itself, because if not, the audio show doesn't go up until like 8 o'clock, and you'll have missed those picks. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Go fuck yourself, Tim Cook.
Good afternoon. Be back.